Explanation of the photocatalytic principle and photocatalytic water purification device. Here we will explain the titanium dioxide, TiO2, photocatalyst used in water purification equipment. Titanium dioxide is a fine white powder. There are anatase and rutile types, and the anatase type is said to react more strongly. Photocatalysts have two properties: strong oxidative decomposition power and superhydrophilicity. The photocatalytic reaction of titanium dioxide occurs when it is exposed to ultraviolet light. The band gap energy of titanium dioxide is 3.2 electron volts. The entire ultraviolet range below 388 nanometers satisfies the band gap energy. A photocatalyst is a semiconductor that allows electricity to flow more easily when exposed to light. The oxidation of organic matter by photocatalysis is a reaction that occurs through the generation of superoxide anions and hydroxyl radicals. It has a very strong oxidizing power and can decompose almost all organic matter, but it is also a reaction with a low quantum yield, low efficiency. The underwater transmittance of UV rays varies greatly depending on the wavelength. At around 400 nanometers, about 90% of the light is transmitted. At 350 nanometers it is around 40%, and at around 250 nanometers it drops sharply to almost no transmission. The photocatalytic water purification device, BP eraser, is a water purification device that was developed taking into consideration the poor efficiency of photocatalysts and the fact that UVC can only penetrate a short distance underwater. There are two types of BP erasers, short and long. They consume only 8 watts and 15 watts of power, respectively. This is the data from a demonstration test using the BP eraser. The graph above shows a sterilization test in which cultured coliform bacteria was placed in a 100-liter tank along with the medium, and over 99.99% of the bacteria was sterilized in just 2 hours. The graph below shows the results of a decomposition test of methylene blue, a persistent dye. GIS also stipulates that this substance should be used to evaluate the decomposition ability of photocatalysts, and the graph shows that the dark blue color methylene blue was almost completely decomposed in 2 days. This is the result of a decomposition test on a mixture of the pesticides simazine and formaldehyde using the previous model, the ACO eraser. It shows that the device decomposes simazine at a concentration 100 times the environmental standard set in Japan, and formaldehyde at a concentration 10 times the drinking water standard, in just 48 hours. BP erasers can be used alone or in combination with other units. They are not suitable for situations where large volumes of water need to be treated quickly, such as factory wastewater, but they can be used in plant factories and land-based aquaculture. Also, as they do not use chemicals to treat the water, they are best used for drinking water. Our photocatalytic water purification device has been patented in Japan. There have been articles in newspapers about this device. The photocatalytic water purification device has been interviewed and featured on television programs. The president has also appeared on Fukuoka's President TV as a company that represents Fukuoka and is engaged in socially valuable business. Nature Company, Limited is also featured in the Fukuoka Prefecture Environmental Company Guidebook. Photocatalytic water purification equipment can produce drinking water in the event of a major disaster, helping to save lives. For inquiries, please contact Nature Company, Limited.